today's workout. My name is Becky and this is Ian and we're from Kids Run Free. Today's workout is the 3x3 challenge. You can up this and do the 4x4, but we thought we'd be kind and only do 3x3. The idea of this is that there's going to be 3 sections to it. In each section is going to do something for you. One is your strength section, one is your cardio, and one is your core. So strength is all about being strong, building up muscles, making us toned. The cardio is about getting our heart rate pumping, and then we finish off with the core. It's all about getting our trunk muscles working really strong. If you are sort of 14, 15, 16, then you've done some strength stuff before, then you can use some weights. If you're under 14, we wouldn't recommend you do that yet. Or if you're over 14, you've never done any weight training before, then copy me, don't use any. For Ian, he's done weights before, but we are stuck at home, so he's got some coconut milk and some baked beans as his weights. And we usually use our dog or the cat litter, so we've been quite nice today for you guys. We're going to do 5 repetitions of each exercise. So the first one we're going to do is our strength section, and we're going to do 5 push-ups. We've done these before, but just to demonstrate in case you've forgotten, the idea is to get onto the floor on our toes, lowering as close to the ground as you can, and then pushing back up. Now, if you're like me and you want to do a slightly easier push-up, he's going to demonstrate you're on your knees and you go down to the floor and push up. No weights for this one. I mean, Ian could be really brave and put a rucksack on with the tins, but we're going to not be that mean. The next one is the alternating lunge. So again, you can use your weights if you want. So Ian's going to take his weights in his hands and he's just going to do a lunge. Again, we've done these before. Bring one foot forward, both knees at 90-degree angles, holding the tins down as he comes up. And then he goes down to the other foot. Now this one's a reverse lunge, so you're not going to be moving your front foot forward, you're going to be taking your foot backwards as Ian was doing. The next one is the squat press. So Ian's going to demonstrate, he's going to take his feet slightly shoulder width apart, he's going to lay down into the squat with his tins by his side. As he comes up, comes fully forward, he then brings the tins upwards. Again, we do it once more, so tins by your side as you go down, as he pulls up, tins go up above the head. Don't worry if you don't want to do this with weights, if you don't have any tins, because they're all sold out, you can just do this with your own body weight, and you'll still get a fairly good workout with that. So that's our strength section. Next section is the cardio. So we put our tins aside, and this is about getting our heart rate raising. First thing we're going to teach you is the side shuffle. Now, any of you that are missing rugby, you've probably done this in training, possibly in hockey. Again, it's just to get you a bit of movement. Instead of doing our typical high knees, we're going to do something different. So, feet shoulder width apart, and he is then just going to lower down as if he's going to a squat, and then he's going to shuffle sideways as quickly as he can, back again. Looks like he's come to get me, and then again, and then again. So you can do 5 of these. Now if you're outside, you can do 5 metres. If you're inside like we are, we're just going to go side to side like little ants, because that's all we can do it here. So that's the side shuffle. Next exercise we're going to do for our cardio is our jumping jacks, not to be mistaken with our star jumps. They're definitely for primary school. We've moved on in secondary school. So Ian's going to show this, so he's basically going to jump out to the side, with his legs, bring his arms up above his head, and then back into the centre, and then back out again. Perfect. So the idea is you look like Jack, he's waving above his head.
Shut up and sit down.
The last one we're going to do for cardio is our lovely mountain climbers. We haven't actually done these for a while, so we're going to see how well Ian's core is. So the idea is to get down to all fours, a bit like in a press up, but slightly bottom up higher, and then you're going to bring your legs in one at a time, and then the other one. So So as you can see, he's climbing a mountain. You can, if you haven't got much room, you can do that stood up. So you could be bringing your arms up if you can't get the room. We've got just about enough room here. So that's our cardio section. And our last section is our core, the bit that everyone loves. So for our core, we are going to do a Superman. We've done these before as well. Really easy, lying down on the floor. If you've got enough room, we just have arms in front of your face. You're going to lift your arms and your feet at the same time. So your hands and your feet come off the floor, and you're going to hold that for 5 and then drop. So we're not doing 5 lots of these, we're just going to hold for 5 and then we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is our bicycle crunches. Remember done these, this is the first time I think actually we've done these. So the idea again is he's on a nice lie down, it's going to get hard now. So he's going to go as if he's going into a crunch, but he's using his legs instead, doing bicycle wheels. So as you can see, one elbow is going to the leg. So he looks like he's riding a bicycle, just having a little kick. Last one is a V-sit, so unfortunately you've got to get back on the floor again, Ian. The idea is just to bring your head and your feet up at the same time, so you're kind of balancing on your bottom. So you can try and get into position, and that's it. Well, I won't talk too quickly because I want him to hold this for ages. The idea though is to really tense these muscles here to hold it, keeping your feet and your head up. As you can see, he's wobbling a little bit. Should I let him stop? Yeah, let him stop. Again, start trying to hold that for 5 and you can build this up. This is a challenge later on to see how long you can hold it for. I think I might actually beat him on that one. You never know. Okay, so that's your section. So you've got your strength, your cardio and your core workout. The idea for your strength and your cardio is to do 5 lots of them. And for your core is to hold them for 5. So really easy, you've just got to remember 5. We're going to have a go. Good luck and enjoy. Core work at the end there. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We've done 1 round, but again with this you can do 2 or 3 rounds of it depending on how fit and active you're being during lockdown. Thanks for joining us. Go over and enjoy the challenge for today. Cheers, bye. Hello and welcome to today's challenge. So today we are going to do the V-sit. We're going to see who wins. First thing we do is just quickly show you how to do a V-sit. So Ian's just going to demonstrate. So getting on the floor. If you've got a mat, great. If you haven't, don't worry. The idea is to pull your feet up in the air and balance so you look like you're in a V. Very simple. Some tricks for this is to try and get a balance properly on your bottom so you're not kind of sinking backwards or sinking forwards, and to really engage your core muscles. I'd let you stop, you can stop. I was a bit mean there, wasn't it? This can be quite difficult. So don't worry if you actually struggle with this. Sometimes I'm really good at a V-sit and sometimes I really wobble all over the place. It can also depend on what you've eaten. So probably ate too much of a meal to do this now. So we're going to see what happens. On my money is probably on Ian beating me. So we're going to have a go and we hope that you can at least beat me, if not Ian. Okay, good luck and enjoy. So I managed 28 seconds and quite proud of that actually, because the other day I did it for our 3. What did you manage?
40.
40. So you can definitely beat me, but try and aim to beat Ian. Good luck and enjoy.